First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Redbirds enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Miles Mikolas, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And now, Jonathan India. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Pluto.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. 5 homers, 9 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Vladimir Gutierrez gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
The throw is wild, and it gets away.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
DeYoung digs in next, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Carpenter leads off second with nobody out. To third. Moustakas has it, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. O'Neill is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Number 11 for him on the season as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Now here's Nolan Arenado. We'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 11 home runs and 19 driven in. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate, Demetrius Lewis as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
That brings in Tommy Edman as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. They are just teeing off on him right now, and even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Joey Votto.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. DeYoung's got it to second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1. 1 out, runner at first, and into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. From the stretch. Moustakas leads off first with 1 away. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Kyle Farmer is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from the pitcher standpoint.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Farmer is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals.
Happy Saturday, Honcho, my friend. Cheers. Emoji clinking beer mug.
6 games entering play. Here's the first pitch.
Same to you, my
Chase
friend.
one up around the letters here for strike 1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Onto the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 8th home run of the season for him. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Oh, dear.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. DeYoung aboard here at first with nobody out. This is line to left. Winker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So the next to bat will be Nolan Arenado. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
First pitch on its way. He grounds it sharply to third. Moustakas is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Michael Lorenzen is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Demetrius Lewis will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the. So here is Tucker Barnhart, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now here's the first offering. Fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that one yanked just foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Jonathan India digging in now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Plate now, Jesse Winker, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flew out in his only at bat so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. An impressive 4 for 7. He's taken him deep once. A ball and no strikes. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. Throw into second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number one. Yadi Molina digging in now. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now it'll be Dylan Carlson, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Mellow to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Carpenter out in front of it here as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. D-Road down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find...
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. 8th home run on the season for him, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. In now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Open stance by Moustakas, and out the pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
The center
Yeah,
fielder.
Matty B, this is one of those six-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Carlson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. Now here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, number 44.
Next up, Aristides Aquino. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's fouled away. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Reds 2. Ready now is Paul DeYoung. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the the first baseman.
Stepping up is Paul Goldschmidt, who doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. His second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Rounded down the third baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss made him reach. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tucker Barnhart, and they could use a spark from him here. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. O'Neill waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jonathan India.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Base hit into right center.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher. This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Winker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Edman is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Reds lead 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Demetrius Lewis. He's set, and the pitch. In there, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Onto the grass hill and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. Dero, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
Amir Garrett gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now back, second baseman.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman. A ball and no strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Next to stand in is Dylan Carlson. Blasted a solo homer last time up. And he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a throw over. Runners back. 8 runs, 14 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And again a throw. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
At the plate now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's got 1 hit in 18 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Joey Votto.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
A high fastball is in there.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Now here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled away. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Fouled off. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas, number 197 in his career, but they still face a 7-run deficit. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Matty V, this is historic. 10 bombs in one game, Hero. Are you kidding me?
It's so hard to hit a baseball, Dan. Probably the hardest thing to do in all of sport. And for these teams to combine for 10 home runs between the two of them is really historic.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Kyle Farmer, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of now into the box, Tyler O'Neill. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5.
Tyler O'Neill.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Naquin's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today. Paul Goldschmidt stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Arenado swings, and this one is brushed out to left field. Oh, and this deflects right off him, and that's off the left field wall.
Boy, there's a long fly bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive, and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Number 44.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Genesis Cabrera will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Genesis Cabrera.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Cabrera is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty D, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike now. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Jonathan India. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Reds are down in order. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Luis Cessa enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Tommy Edman will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The 1-1 home. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there to put it away for route number 1.
The catcher, number 4. Yadier.
Into the box. Yadier Molina popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
The right fielder,
he just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Dylan Carlson steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. First delivery to him. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw will get him for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Next to hit, Paul DeYoung. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB on its way.
He sends it on the ground softly to the left.
Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Striding in is Jesse Winker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
So far this year against Southpaws, Winker is exactly a .400 hitter.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Again, a 1-2. Down the third baseline. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Up next, Nicholas Castellanos. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Carlson will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back.
In is Joey Votto now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Lewis finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, here is Tyler O'Neill, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Winker is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he fouls this one off.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
The next 0-2. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot here to left, his third home run of the ball game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in the baseball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
So now to the plate, Nolan Arenado, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Demetrius.
Into the box, Demetrius Lewis, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The second baseman.
Stepping in next, Tommy Edman. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And the inning is over. So no runs. Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
From the stretch, Hicks stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here comes the 1-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon exclusively right here on the show. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Kyle Farmer is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Fouled off. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The Reds down to their last strike. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled away. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
12-3 is the way this one ends. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Miles Michaelis earns the win, his second.